Hey guys, this is Matt WandCowCraft here on the WandCowCraft server. I've messed up that name 2 or 3 times, but here we go. First off, let's look at some of our bees. I've just gotten on the server, really, and I haven't looked at any of these hive things. First, we have this thing where we're working on excited bees. We really don't have anything new in here, so we'll throw in a cultivated princess and not a cultivated drone, and a valiant drone. Hopefully we'll get an excited princess, is what we're looking for. Because we have 2 excited drones over here. So that's what we want from them. Did we clear the rest of them? Yeah, we did. Let's get the sugar. I've got so much sugar lying around. Next, the Imperial box. Doesn't look like there's anything in this one. And we will come and clear those out. From Imperial, we have this many drones with the Imperialness as part of their thing, including a pure one. Now, I would just try and corrupt a princess and get it converted, but I've had really bad luck with that recently, so I'm going to wait till we at least get it as a dominant trait. However, I have pretty much successfully bred my majestic drones 4 offspring into them, so that'll make it easy. This one doesn't have a label on it. Oh, I'm apparently hungry. But these are corroded drones, which is cool. They give me copper, though they didn't this time. Hold on, I need to remember how these guys are different. Oh, I think. What? This is another thing that I don't really like about the, how it works. Because I fully believe these 2 stacks should have stacked, but they didn't. So I'm going to assume that they're actually technically the same thing. Let them breed together. We'll throw the corroded drones in there, and hopefully we'll be able to start doing a pile. I'm trying to get some extra corroded drones. I've got a cool goal, but we'll talk about that in a minute. It's apparently almost night. This is my industrious bee stack. I'm starting to get pollen, which is awesome. Let's look at that industrious bee. It's a real industrious bee. Oh yeah, I've got a purebred industrious bee. Way excited for that. So now, let's see. This guy is a fast worker, and this guy does fast oh, well, okay. So that's just a pollen speed. Is this any different? No. So we probably want the fast pollinator to be the victorious bee guy. So we will throw that in here, and all of those are technically now coals, but we'll coal them later. These are unweary bees that I finally managed to purify. It took me forever, but I now have a pure strain. These are titanium bees, not what they're called, but I've impregnable drones and princesses, and I'm trying, actually, let's look at it. I'm trying to get it purebred. Oh, yes! I have it purebreded with a ×4. That's awesome. And that one's not purebred, and that one is not purebred either. Except that one gives us more children's, so we'll go with it. More children's makes it harder to suck and lose them. And we'll not throw that back in there. These are my charmed and enchanted bees, because I'm having it turned back into a valiant princess. It's done this a couple of times. It's really annoying. I want it to get out of the being a valiant princess and get to a pure charmed bee. Because whenever it goes to like a valiant princess, it loses its multipliers. And so now it's a ×1 bee, and I need it to be at least ×2. So that I can start getting children's and start being able to like really work it. So that's annoying. This bee here, this is a resilient princess. Nothing really to see here. It's just, I'm just mass producing those. Because they're kind of useful, and I'm going to need them for breeding projects. This one is a river princess that I'm purifying. Don't quite have that pured yet. But I'm purifying it because I was hoping there'd be a clay comb in there. But I've been getting clay comb, which is useful for a project I'm doing that I will tell you after I take a nap really quick. There's going to be a lot of updates in this video. The first one is bee updates, and that's what all of this is. we're going to throw, oh, apparently that worked. I didn't know it actually worked like that. Was one of those a cocoa cone? Sure was. I hate cocoa combs. Okay, as you guys probably might have noticed from my inventory, I don't know if you had or not. Okay, let's look at these. These are bees that I have a lot of. I'm probably moving them to a secondary location. It's going to make them harder to get, but better sorted. This is my bees I need to breed and stuff. I only have the one forest drone. If anyone on the server has some forest drones or knows where seed forests with bees in it, the problem with like the extra biomes is that a lot of their extra bees are like marbled, and that's a bit less useful. I also have swamp that I need to work with a little bit. Marshy princess, just an extra one. Some wintry that I haven't done anything with. And today I went into the nether and found some embittered bees. So that's cool. We'll have to do stuff with that. These chests I emptied, and I'll need to move all of that. I've been putting stuff over here. Over here has storage. I don't really know what I'm doing with it, except this is going to be purebred resilient bees, which that is not one of them. That's what's going to go in there. And I'll probably split it up like that. Have like metallic bees and stuff, gemstone bees. So, and have enough of them there that if I suddenly realize that I want gold, but I don't need it immediately, I can start being and do stuff. Over here, these are my coal chests. That's coal, C-U-L-L, as in killing off things to breed pure. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and that one's like half full, I guess. I was actually working on the top one, so and yeah, 4 and almost 5th of double chests of bees, a lot of them with extra things. That's going to be, oh, I missed something over here. So that'll be cool to work with. These here are arcane work tables, and we are in the process of making the 6 out of the 7 genetic machines that I need. The first is the isolator that'll allow me to get the process the bees, where I'm able to find their individual traits and rip them out using mad science. And so this will be very, very useful to try and get like a 1x1 bee, or 4x4 if I'm trying to crossbreed, or a bunch of other stuff. That'll be very useful for that type of thing. As well as be able to, oh look, I've got an Imperial drone. I'm going to rip the Imperialness out of it and now inject that into a princess. So that'd be very useful. Replicator. Okay. Isolator will give you a serum with part of it. A replicator allows you to... I don't know. I don't remember what replicator does. But it does need serum vials, which we'll talk about in a minute. Purifier allows you to take bee DNA and do something with it. Like, I really don't know exactly how these machines work. There isn't very good wiki on them. Inoculator is the machine that allows you to put the bee in and the serum in, and it will inject it. Synthesizer, I think, makes new serum from a used serum vial. But then what does a replicator do? I don't know. Serum vials are annoying to make because they require royal jelly, which I don't have because I don't have a pure line of imperial bees yet. So that's annoying. Another thing that I'm working on with bees is I want an alveary, which means I need 8 times 27 pollen, and okay, let's see here. It's 8 times 27 pollen. You need scented paneling. Pretty much to get an alveary box, which you need 27 of them, you need the impregnating casing, which I have, and then 8 scented paneling, which is a bit of wood, not worried about it, a royal jelly, which is not coming along, honey, which I can kind of get. Can I use anything other than just... Okay, I can use honeydew. That's awesome, because I have honeydew drops, but the other ones are useful. Beeswax, which I totally have plenty of, and pollen. So I'm working on the pollen. I really need the royal jelly. Royal jelly, coincidentally enough... Loading? There we go. Ambrosia, apparently, which is supposedly very tasty. and as well as empty serum vials, which are very useful, and I really need so I can make these machines and start figuring out how they work. You also get dissipation charges, which will make it stop raining. Aromatic lumps, which I don't know what those do. If anyone knows, let me know. So I need to start getting those bee products, and I do not have them. But let's see here. I have been toying with the idea. I have a cool idea. I really, really hate the fact that this is going so slow, and the reason it's going so slow is I haven't come around the back and thrown in a blaze rod, because that's important to be able to get that going. Because I'm using Stirling engines, because they're pretty awesome. What I want to do is I want to get. Oh, good, I got clay dust. That's awesome. I needed that much clay dust, and we'll just throw that in the pile. Just throw everything in the pile, really. I'm gonna have to go and process that. But yeah, clay dust. What I'm doing is I'm going to make a solar panel entirely out of stuff I can get from bees, for the most part. You can't get glass from bees, but you can get rid of everything else. For example, I can actually tell you which bees because I've been doing the research. So from the solar panel, glass you can't get from bees, as far as I know. I haven't found the species that does it. Silicon plates you get from silicon cells, which you get from you can get from sand, but you can also get from clay dust, as well as 5 tin things. You can get lithium and silicon and aluminum. So I need a total of 16 clay dust and a bunch of empty cells. I'm not sure if I'll worry about that or not, because I don't have the tin bees yet. You need carbon plates, which is raw carbon mesh, which is 8 carbon fiber, which is coal dust. Coal dust comes from a fossilized bee, which is what you get when you combine a primeval with a forest bee. Primeval is an ancient plus a noble bee, and ancient is like, check my notes real quick. Ancient is noble plus diligent, which I can get. So that's then once I come over here, let me show you what's going on over here really quick. This section here, well, all of these here really, except for titanium and copper, all of these are crossbreeders being purified that aren't quite yet. Once I have those purified, I will move them over here and I will start breeding stuff over here. I'll probably actually let it die down a little bit, and make it so it's like just those 3 that are, or just these 3 that are being crossbred or something like that. Because this is a bit too much and I run through honey really fast. So yeah, let's go back to solar panels. So yeah, fossilized will get me that. Electric circuits. I have 2 options. One, I can either go redstone and refined iron, which is a rusty bee and an excited bee, which I have, as well as copper bees, which I have, and resinous bees, which are, dang it, I don't remember exactly the chain. Or I can go for this recipe, which will be cheaper. I actually can technically go with the aluminum because I'm getting that. Okay. Wow, that just saved me a little bit of waiting for rusty bees. But yeah, going with the electrum will take longer, but that'll give me silver and gold bees, which is part of the goal. And it's not a crucial thing. It's more of a, hey, look, I made this entirely out of bee byproducts. So maybe I won't. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I suppose I can get bauxite bees. The generator is what's going to take the most work, I believe, because that's going to be effectively 11 iron right here, and then the battery, which won't click on my thing for some reason. But the battery is going to be a wire to start making. I need to get like 4 pieces. Oh, okay. The resinous bees are resin plus, which is ancient plus marshy over there. So yeah, that's totally doable. So yeah, pretty much my day becomes running through the bee fields. And yes, Imperial Princess! You guys die now. Nice knowing you. Yeah, I'm pretty much waiting for things like this to happen. Let's see how pure it is. It's decently pure. It's got times 2 times 4. Let's see what that drone has. It's times 2. and it's got a beatific effect, which I'm not entirely sure what it does. But we are going to throw that in there, and it'll make a decently pure Imperial Princess, which might even, hold on, let's take a look here. Times 2 and times 4, so I'm only going to get 2 children's out of it, but it's much closer, and one of them at least will probably be pure. So that's way exciting. All of you guys are probably dead. Into the coal box with you. Look, 2 copper combs. Awesome. Industrious, get me another pollen. Awesome. Unweary. Unweary is a good bee because it gets me a lot of stringy combs, which are pretty useful. They go really quickly. Oh look, I just got a ton of bees. I don't know exactly what to do with. I have been, I am ashamed to say, cheating in my honey drops because they are extremely annoying to try and do when you're breeding this many bees and have to identify so many of them. Okay, that one's a keeper and that one's not. Okay, so apparently, one of these is nocturnal. How good is the nocturnal one? Slow as compared to slowest. You have to like really learn what these say. We want the nocturnal one because bees that work at night are pretty good, especially if I can get them to work in a cave. And Isaac's back online. Awesome. Okay, we'll actually dump all of these in here. All of these are failed impregnable drones for some reason or another. But yeah, eventually we'll be able to get a pure line, and you know, once in the future we'll have a ton of beehives that have all been trained to work underground. You know, they're all cave bees, they're all rain bees, they're all nocturnal bees, and what they'll do is it'll be like, they'll be as fast as possible to have their things will be loaded with frames, and it'll be like, crap, I need like 10 chrome. And so I'll go to my base that has the chrome bees, I'll flip the switch, and they'll start churning out bee products. And, I'll come up with a way to automate exactly how it works. I think I have a good idea of how to do it in my head. I actually was using it before. I just need to make it so it works with like red power, being able to turn off certain types of bees. Oh, goody, I feel so loved. Yeah. So, yeah, hopefully I'll be able to do that. Like, this is the type of mod that's going to be bad for me. I love it, but I will seriously go and I will get every single type of bee. And I will get, I will have all of the bees. I will have all of the items. I will have a full chest full of all of the bees and serums, and I will have everything. And I'm really annoying like that when it comes to games. But that's what I do. So I've accepted it as part of my nature. Maybe you should too. Apparently, let me swap this copper with that Rocky, because in here we got Rocky. And then I'll probably get like barrels full of all of these. I don't know. But yeah, I do want to make solar powered like machines and stuff. Like I want to start for my bee farms, my bee area, to start making everything I can out of bee products. Now that I'm starting to get them, I really like the concept of just having bees toil away for me, like the little slaves they should be. So, especially because then my Stirling engine will work, and I'll be able to get seed oil fine, and then I'll have to find a better source for seeds. I don't have a good one. If you know a good source for seeds, leave it in the comments below. Let's take a quick nap. I've been using server commands a lot more than I have been, mainly because there's no one else on, and it doesn't feel like cheating when there's nobody on. So let's go up to the Helicarrier and share some disturbing news. First off, I tore out all the glass. I haven't rebuilt it yet, but I did tear it out. So I can use it for other things. I've got a cool build that I'll want to do, but I haven't done that yet. I'm gonna make a model aircraft, pretty much is what it is. Back here I had a cool dream. Wow, I'm like dying. I should stop that. I had a cool dream about this really large open chamber in here, and so I might have to do this large hangar thing. Actually, I could probably do it like right here, and you'd be able to get that much sky. And then planes to here, and then storage, which would put the power core right here. Come on, right here-ish, or at least the start of it, which would work a lot better. Actually, I think I'll try and do that. So yeah, about World War server. Doomy, I don't think it's gonna happen on Saturday because I'm not done, as you can probably tell. I've been too caught up in working with my bees to work on the Helicarrier, and I haven't seen you online at all. So I'm assuming that your only time to really play is on Saturday, and you'd rather spend it working on your castle than not working on your castle. Pretty much our bases aren't done for World War server. It is going to happen in the future. I would like to get more people involved, but we'll have to see how that goes. It entirely depends on who's online for it and who wants to do it, and a lot of other factors that are not entirely in my control. But I do want to do it. I think it's very fun. It's pretty much make a base specifically designed for PvP home field advantage U. And then we can do PvP there, and it'd be awesome. So that's that update. My D&D campaign finished tonight. My part of it, my running it. I have been running it for a while. I ended up having everybody fight a ton of snakes, and ended up letting people do really cool things. I've learned a lot in running the campaign. I will want to run more, but it's time for me to be a player again. The Drought campaign is coming along more. I recently helped my Sea Storm make her character, and that looks good and like a lot of fun. But I don't have my character done anymore because I totally changed what I thought he ought to be. Just recently was talking to someone and was like, I don't like my character anymore, so now I'm gonna change it. So yeah, an excited princess. Excited. Redstone bees. Will I get an Imperial Jelly on camera? That would be awesome. You, Titanium, give me your frames. I don't need a lot of... What the heck was that? Did lightning just strike out of nowhere? What's my flux level at? What? I was like almost looking right at it too. Okay, I'm gonna have to check. Oh, those are my excited bees, aren't they? Do you not have flowers? Is that what you want? Sticks. I need sticks. I'm pretty sure this is my excited bees, actually. Which is really scary if it is. Pull you out. That should stop it. I'm glad it's not on hard mode, because that fire probably would have killed me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what's going on with that. I will think about that before I bring it back. Did you know excited redstone bees create lightning strikes? So yeah, that's really cool to know. I will have to figure out how I'm supposed to deal with that. That's really scary. And we'll figure that out. I do want redstone though. I know I have redstone totally in my inventory, but yeah, I want more redstone. I want redstone specifically for making those solar panels. Look, charmed bees. Let's see what these look like. Charmed and... I'm out of honey. I figure, as payment for cheating in a bunch of honey, once other people on the server start getting bees, I will have a ton of honey. because it's extremely useful to have. And people will totally be able to just come and use some of my honey as much as their beealizers can carry. So that's the plan for that. Okay, let's run. Are you nocturnal? No, you're not. Well, let's run you then. Except you're not full. Yeah, you are. Okay, go for it. Yeah, a little bit too tired to be doing this right now. I think you come over here with the other charmed one. Yeah, sure. Oh, what did you say? Sure, I make 3 talks of industrial TNT every 2 minutes. Well done. So, yeah, D&D. We're doing a draw campaign. I need to remake my character. Nah, I'm good. This brings us to our next and final update of the video, which is going to be the Savage of Roarke, as apparently the name is pronounced. None of anyone left a comment, but I saw a video recently where there's the same spelling and it's pronounced Roarke. So I'm gonna have to pronounce it like that. Look, Isaac's apparently a weapons supplier. Good for him. So yeah. For the Savage of Roarke, I've actually been putting a lot of thought into it, and there's going to be a lot of things that I do with it that are going to be... It's going to be a role play instead of a let's play, and I'm going to be having an intro and an outro, and I'm going to do a lot of stuff, and it's going to be really cool, but it's still going to be a little bit of time away for various reasons, most of which is the fact that I don't get paid till Tuesday. And that's kind of beneficial for this. So we'll have to do that then. But other than that, I think that is it, guys. You stay online, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.